EMX125 Race 1, presented by FMF Racing. They charged down into the first turn. Valerio Latta got a good jump, but not as good as Bobby Bruce. Bens Perger was to the outside in black. He emerged in around about third or fourth place, fifth place actually, just behind Andrea Viano and Ivano Van Erp. Van Erp then just lost ground there in positions as Yannis Martins Reslis went through. Smulders, who was in fourth place, folded the front all by himself. That handed an easy pass to Van Erp, who was now up into fourth. He then went after Andrea Viano, the number 8. He made his move here, parked it down the inside at the end of the straight. Viano eventually came home in sixth place. Then the battle for the lead between Bobby Bruce and Valerio Latta. And after chipping away and pulling back a 6-second deficit, all of a sudden, Van Erp was there in third place, challenging for the lead. The lead changed hands here as Latta got alongside Bobby Bruce at the top of the hill, parked it down the inside of the Gas rider, took over second, and then halfway around the lap, Van Erp also found his way past the Brit. That was for second position. Then for the last 2 or 3 laps, we had an absolute ding-dong of a battle between Van Erp and Latta. The Dutchman thought he'd gone through there, and he did, but a couple corners later, he took a wrong decision on the exit of the turn. Latta was straight back through. As they went into the final lap, they were absolutely wheel to wheel, but Van Erp did find his way through. And from there, a handful of corners, you thought he was home and dry, but 2 corners from home, he ran wide, made a mistake. Latta sided up the inside, he'd already made his decision to cut back anyway. And Latta hung on through the final couple of corners here. There was no way back through for Van Erp, and just 0.2 of a second separated first and second. Latta from Van Erp. Bruce was third. EMX125 Race 2, the final race of the day, presented by FMF Racing in the 6th round of the championship. Bobby Bruce went in deep. He emerged with the whole shot, but then messed up on the way out. Valerio Latta quickly into second. Smulders getting pushed back to fourth as Van Erp moved through. And then quickly into second with that move on Bobby Bruce. Lucas Koenen was next, but then a slight bobble for him, but then he would eventually lose touch with these two as they banged bars and tore it up just like they did at the end of race 1. Van Erp held on from Valerio Latta. Bruce was third at that point, but then Koenen struck to move into third. That's where he would finish ahead of Bobby Bruce. Marc-Antoine Rossi eventually found his way past Alexis Ferrari to move into 6th place. He eventually moved into 5th late on in the race with a pass on Scott Smulders. As Kai Karsmakers then eventually got pushed down to 9th. Nervous moment, so final lap, final turn. Ivano Van Erp did cross the line to win by 0.6 over Valerio Latta. Koenen was third, about another 20 seconds further back. Good respect from these two as they celebrated a win and a second apiece, but it was Van Erp with a second and a win ahead of Valerio Latta's first and a second that got the top 2 sorted in the podium. Bobby Bruce third overall, and 20 points between Latta and Bruce in the top of the championship. Karsmakers stays third, but Van Erp now making inroads. He moves up to 4th. He's got his eye on the top 3 place. Your podium here today, Ivano Van Erp, Valerio Latta and Bobby Bruce, but it's still Latta who leads the championship.
Van Erp, congratulations to you. Third overall of the season. Couldn't quite hold on to that lead in race 1, but you put up a good fight. Race 2, you weren't making the same mistake again. You got that race win. A brilliant day for you.
Yeah, what I said, I feel good all day long. The free practice and time practice. And the first race, I had a really good, not a bad start, but yeah, it was not a good start. So I need to come from P7, I think, and I take my concentration, and I got P3, I think, and so I see on the pit board 8 seconds to Bobby and Latta. So I managed to get that gap and had a nice battle on the end of the race with Valerio. In the second race, I had a better start. I was 4th or 3rd, I think, and on the second lap I passed Valerio, and I had a good focus and lead all race. So I'm very happy. So thank you everybody, my family, my sponsors, my team, everybody who's home. So thank you.